being like classy and beautiful and bold and fierce and all the things that I was hoping I would feel one day. And then you were just like, here you go, you're gonna feel this way now. So it was perfect. I'm Jackie Bennett. I'm 40 years old. I'm a single mom of 4 kids, a labor and delivery nurse, and getting back into being a workout junkie again. I'm so excited about summer, except this heat is driving me nuts, but I'm a water baby. I was a swimmer and water polo player, so I'm excited to get back on the lake. Completely engulfed in all my kids' activities all the time. I looked into being a part of this when my mom did Legendary Ladies. Like, I thought that was incredible. I almost wanted to jump in onto Legendary Ladies. And then when I went to the reveal of your, of the pictures and everything, I of course was like, I'm raffling in to the next one. Like, we'll see what happens. And like, seriously, the only thing I've ever wanted in my life, I was like, oh, this has to happen. Like, this was meant to be. So I was all about it. And I thought it was a perfect format for, what I wanted to express anyway. Because like, the This Is Me is something that, is super important to embrace. And so it was like just perfect timing. So I don't want to get emotional, but I was trying to like find who I am, like kind of rebuild my own self-esteem, my own self-confidence that had kind of been like demolished. So it was like almost like a rebirth. I was so uncomfortable in my own skin. I was not happy with how I looked. I wasn't happy with how I felt. I felt like a big old mess. And I think I even told you the night that I went, I was like, can we wait like a couple months? Like, I really don't want to do this right now. But I felt super, super comfortable in here. Like the second, I walked in with like 100 outfits and like half of them didn't even fit me. And I was like, fine, it's fine. And then starting to take the pictures though, and like just the little glimpses you gave me, it was like, every time I felt a little bit more confident, a little bit better. And then like the reveal just, you could have knocked me over with a feather when you're doing the reveal. I was like, that's not me. There's no way that's me. Like, I hadn't been happy or proud of like me until I saw those. And then it just like ignited this thing inside of me that was like, you are worth it. You aren't, this thing that you think you are. Like, you really are worthy of like all the happiness, all the good. You don't deserve the negativity and like the junk that I had just gone through. So I was like, okay, all right. So anyways, thank you for that, because I wasn't expecting that part. The reveal, I was not expecting that part. Like, it was like this beautiful snowball effect of confidence and self-worth and just beauty all wrapped up into one. And I was like, almost like putting my crown back on. So the morning of, I had one outfit in my brain that I thought would work well, but everything else was like, maybe not, we'll see what happens. So yeah, I flew in here and was like, Roz, do your magic. And it was like so easy for her just to like make me feel comfortable in what color she picked. And like, if I asked her to do something different, we did. I've never worn red lipstick, like just out. And so I was like, we have to try red lipstick. Like, I don't do smoky eyes. We have to do smoky eyes. Like, I wanted to just like swing that pendulum to the other side and just kind of be reckless and carefree with what we did and hope that it created a beautiful mess, and it created like an amazing series of pictures. So I'm glad that all worked out that way. Coming into this, it was like, there's no way I can do pictures right now. Like, I don't look this way, I look that way. And, I'm used to being more of an athlete, and I wasn't, so it was hard for me to like jump into it. But honestly, if you hadn't like reached out and like communicated the way you did, I probably would have like pushed it off. But you're like, no, we're gonna talk about it. You tell me what you want. You tell, like all these things, and like you made me feel important for my specific shoot. And so like you knocked it out of the park with like showing off, the tattoos that I have. Everybody that I talked to at Legendary Ladies that was like, I don't know if I want to sign up for the This Is Me, I was like messaging like, you have to do this. Like, please go do this. And as we were posting pictures and I was getting messages just in my private inbox and then comments on them, I was constantly just reiterating like, it doesn't matter where you're at in your life or what you're, what you want to do, what you think you want to do, like where your comfort level is at, like he'll find it right here in these like 4 walls. You'll feel beautiful, you'll feel amazing. If you want to showcase whatever you want to showcase, like that will be the spotlight, is what you choose, because this is for you, like this is about you. So I was like, you have to do it. Like, it will be the best investment into like your own self-worth is if you go do it. I think I loved our shoot. Roz told me later that it was like one that normally didn't happen. And so like, I hope that also opened up like an avenue for people to feel like it doesn't have to be like so like square, you know what I mean? Like feel yourself, feel whatever you want to do. I love that you just made it so comfortable and you were so like open to doing things, and you knew exactly how to pose me, because I had no godly idea like at all, and I was awkward and I was boxy and I was like sucking it in and trying to do all these things, and you're like, I got you, you're gonna be good. So it was great.